All right, should be on. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
Oh, all right. Yep, sound. No issues this time. The woman on the one she looks familiar, and I don't remember who the fuck she is. I'm sure she's some bloody sports person.
Whoa. Imagine playing sports.
Who are
Couldn't be
you?
me. I'm too.
Oh yeah, she's a fucking retired athlete. Did the 100 meters, world champion. Did she get gold? She got a bunch. She got a gold. 2 silvers. She's also a dame. Fucking hell.
Danish. Like I was in the luxurious suite or dating thing.
Dame. As in the status, the royal, the title.
Fuck the royal family.
Right. Look, they do. Yeah, but you
They
know.
do their bit. They do their bit. No, they don't.
No, I'm just saying it's not. There's not exactly. It's not her fault she got fucking knighted or damed.
She could have said no. She could have said no.
What's the point? You get special privileges, mate. If
Yeah.
someone
Oh yeah. No.
said, "Do you want to be a sir?" I'd say, "Yes, I fucking do."
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
give a
So
shit.
what? Yeah. But so what? You get privilege
Mate,
to go into Mark
you
Spencer's.
wouldn't decline getting made a fucking. Obviously, you're an island, but it's like, oh yes, do you want to be
I'd
a
be
sir?
killed. I'd be killed.
All right. Hey, hey, Leanne, welcome to the stream. Hello, Chloe. Ash, how'd the moving go? I'm fucking absolutely destroyed, but it went well. But I am sore. Yes, boys, it's finally time. Book the night off for work for this. Hope you're both keeping well. Cheers, Michael. Appreciate it, mate. Seen all your comments. You've been popping away. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I'm not ridiculously excited for this one, but at the second the episode starts, like the inner child is gonna lock in. I'm gonna be like, oh my god. Some people have been theorizing. You know how last time we mentioned Shirley? Shirley was in a mental hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that Phil's just been sectioned.
Oh, so that's where she's going to appear.
Imagine if Phil and Shirley rekindle in the mental hospital. Oh. We also get to know who wins the vote. I've heard nobody say anything about Tony. I think one person voted for Tony, and that's my brother. Martin dies, Ruby 50-50, Sonia has Julia, Jack wins vote, doubt anything else happens.
I really hope Jack doesn't win, no offense. It's just it just feels redundant. It just feels redundant.
I don't want Jack again now. Yeah, but I don't want Ravi either. I want Ravi and Priya more than anything.
Yeah, but I don't want Jackie. I prefer Ravi and Denise. I don't want Jack
either. No, I agree.
Because
I've always made the joke that I'd vote third party. Literally anybody else.
Like, because I we obviously just do our stance when the vote's over. But, like, obviously our stance is we don't want a repeat of just, like, boring marriage where it's like, did you do the toast, Denise? No. What the fuck do you mean didn't do the toast? You C word. You know, it's just... And I don't want to see these all... Yeah, fair enough, Corey Arcade 60.
Yeah, Martin dies. I don't know if Martin dies. I am absolutely coping hard that he won't. So I'm just going to block that comment out. You're blocked. Mods, ban anyone who says Martin dies.
See, the problem is, I know he's a well-established actor, but I really want, because they're going to obviously have to show him with the beam on top of him. I really want him just to go, fuck, that's heavy. Like, just when the episode airs, just like, not on air, Abby, fuck, that's heavy. James Boy, we're on air. You can't say that. Oh, bollocks.
But look, honestly, it doesn't sound about unless he dies in a live episode, which sounds miserable. That sounds like a miserable fate. But if he just gets to sit under a little bit like a fake beam, that's easy. That's easy work.
Starting to think Martin doesn't die. Last night's ending was a bit obvious. Spoilers.
What? What was that, mate?
What I was doing?
Yeah.
Oh, she was talking about sword, and I just did a dance.
Yeah, but people don't. I didn't hear about the sword. Same Ravi and Priya. Vote for Jack Lol. Yeah, fair play, Michael. You do because you want Ravi and Priya. You don't want to see Denise all the time, so just put with Jack's family and give the character a break. Yes. Yes, give Denise a break, honestly. She's had a rough time. I think someone hears him screaming. Yeah, like all the ambulance, the fire engine, they're all around. And if Stacy can't draw some attention, you it'd be like you're hurt in a cave. Who are you with? Bianca. Oh, don't worry. Ricky! Just
I'm to do the
shudders.
recording.
Yes. All right. And this is going to be the final episode of the 40th anniversary week, the 20th of February 2025, the live episode. It's all live. As are we.
I imagine it wasn't pre-recorded at 6:30. There you go. Out the door. Out the wazoo.
Yeah, police, ambulance, fire engine. Okay. He doesn't look like he's in that bad nick. Actually looking stressed.
On, Stacey, you can lift that beam.
Martin's had enough kids at this point. I think he can manage. Also, between Sonia having a baby and Stacy screaming, no way people don't get in here soon.
Oh, 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 oh. I'm just practicing for when I get pregnant.
Martin really is in for a sausage surprise if they don't get that beam off of him. Scran, once again, mate, you are absolutely clocking in all the jokes. He needs to do the Tenacious D and just, use the exercise to politely get the beam off. Oh, uh-oh. There's no way he's dead like this. No way he's dead like this.
He's not dead.
I just think someone's going to get a bloody brick to the head. Like, some guy's just going to be walking under the Vic. Like, oh my god, Martin! Ah!
Come on, Stace, that military training should work. Yeah.
Wasn't she an R girl? I think. Something like that. Yeah, he probably passed out from a shock. That's the answer. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Do you reckon, I doubt it'll be the cliffhanger as the who Denise chooses. I feel like she'll just choose it in the episode, but. Bradley, he's got a motive, Bradley. And then Bradley sat there, oh no. We've been avoiding arrest. Oh, funny coming from me, as I do have a bit of a stutter at times. Happens to the best of us.
You did a great Boris Johnson impression there, mate. Why would
Oh,
the
no,
next
no. We
officer
will
not
find
have
out in this episode. Yeah, that is guaranteed. Flip a coin. Oh. All right. The public have decided.
It's gonna be Jack. Let's go.
Denise Fox, you are on Channel 4. Please do not swear. The public have decided. I thought Ruby had a towel over her, but that's just a dress.
When did he put his jacket on?
Hey, Cat's in here. Way. Yeah, imagine dying because the fire engine has to do a risk assessment before they come and save you.
This is a
PC
start.
gone mad.
It starts now.
Started
It starts
6 minutes ago.
Yeah. Freddie wearing Reg Cox's pole blanket.
The classic Poe blanket. I was gonna say that was a me. I swear I made that joke, but I also remember writing that joke. But it was on a video that's never been made.
I don't know then.
The early starts are watching Wolford.
The prequel watching.
Back when I was gonna call it Mr. E. Ender.
Gabby didn't pick that shit name.
Yeah, you can talk.
I can
Mr.
talk.
I missed. Oh, Mr. I've never come up with a name in my fucking life.
One more match I'll have, you know.
That was
Watching
me.
Up with a... No, it wasn't.
That was me. I came up with that fucking name. You're not stealing that shit.
I come up with a 182 bit, you prick.
Oh yeah, you took a 182 off a band name and then fucking fantastic.
I come up with my own name.
All right, he's not dead. Yeah, Ravi just whoo. See, the one thing I thought would have been funny is if they did actually have any character on the show called Adam. So you could obviously do the "How's Adam?" I said it in a little live episode. But unfortunately, nobody's called Adam. I was just saying it because I thought me Bobby was going to fly off to the States. Sorry. Stacey, your timing is off. Fuck you. They're in this problem because of you. They have BBC branded fire engine like outfits.
What do you mean?
He had the little. I swear one of them had a little BBC patch on their arm.
I see it. I know why they have it because you wanted to separate from the fact this is not a real fire brigade. I'd assume. Is this time that I can bring up one of my favorite stories when I've seen someone like get their ankle broken or leg broken?
Oh god, that sounds horrific. Ah, me neither, Stacy. Fuck off. Well,
I'm
the tragedy that Stacy's leaving.
as a brick's gonna hit her on the head.
Whoa! Marriage? Proposal on morphine. Oh yeah,
Like,
now you don't want to talk about it. Martin, I know I stopped you from leaving this shithole, but why you talk about marriage, you idiot? Don't you know that we're trapped in a fucking house under a girder?
I have a fake explosion theme right in my apartment. I shoot a beam on his bits. Yeah, that's done it. Martin's brown bread.
I'll just do it as he's on, like, you know, he's put his balls on the line for that proposal,
Quite literally.
figuratively and literally.
Yeah, my story I have is I seen a guy break his leg on a football pitch.
Oh,
Right. I was working with my dad at the time. Obviously, they called an ambulance. The ambulance comes. They give him the morphine. The morphine wasn't working. The guy goes, "Give me a fucking fag," and they give him a fag, and he's just puffing it. He's just puffing
cigarette.
it like just yeah, a cigarette.
But still,
He's
Irish.
he's, he's just puffing it, but his leg is broken. So he's just and 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 the, and the ambulance nearly took down the entire net protecting the football pitch.
Jesus Christ. Is there a ghost on set? Ooh.
Only a nunny, Lauren. It's only a nunny.
Mate, I couldn't keep a straight face doing this. Like,
It
you
had
have
to
to
be.
look at her wailing. See, we don't know if this is actually Jack being chosen, or it's Denise telling Jack that she wants to be with Ravi. Oh, oh. What? What?
It's called the midwife team and taking notes.
Yeah, Jack. Denise has just told Jack that she wants to be with him, and he's sat there like, great.
Notes are written on the back of his hand, as Michael Sharp said.
It's like you have all the funny ones because Coronation Street usually has like fairly older actors, and at that point they just get crafty and they're like, I'm not remembering all that bollocks. I think it was Jack and Vera, where Vera had taped her script onto a turkey. That was like, it was like a Christmas Day scene. She taped the script onto the other side of a turkey and was reading it off the turkey. It's just mental. What did you do if Jack just said, what? Jack, I want to be heard. Huh? What if Jack says no? Ah,
No.
we didn't vote
No.
for this.
Ruined.
Yeah, he really just, guys, don't give me lines. You know how it went last time.
I've been hoodwinked.
Okay, Martin's dying. They're not leaving. Percy Sugden on
Percy
Coronation Street used to be notorious for not remembering his lines. Used to write them on beer mats and on tables, walls, and even other actors' backs and fronts. Classic. Well, there's so much script to learn, right? So, what do you need to? There's so much shit to remember. He
I'm
doesn't
just
even remember
hoodwinked.
the intro to Walford on Tap, for Christ's sake. Imagine giving him the EastEnders script.
Fuck you.
See, if I was Martin, I'd be grabbing that keg. Pour it in.
Simple life, straight from a hen's bum.
Of course. Also, are these guys actually fucking doing anything? It feels like we've been having this conversation for about 10 minutes and the guys are gone. They fucked off. They're not getting this girder off for shit. What are they doing, man? Obviously, you can't just pick it up and be like, "Ugh."
Oh, here we go. They're actually doing something.
Like someone get the ankle grind or whatever. Just, obviously, you can't have that during the scene.
Just get a guy behind it doing like the mimic of it.
Stacy, I absolutely. Sorry, what was that?
Get everyone out the calf to lift the beam off him. Yeah. Well, I mean, they probably just pulled a heart meter from YouTube. Just, play it.
It's not just a tap. It's not like they're hard to do. Uh-oh. They've decided that they can't do shit. That's what that glance tells me.
Is he dying?
I mean, it's not looking good. You're dumb. Go on, Ian. Lobby the community. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, fuck it, let's go. Give me that tea. Yeah. I couldn't be on the
oh wait,
set.
never mind. This is the ambulance. I was gonna say, where's the firefight? They're not. They can't have gone that far.
Martin and Ruby will die together, maybe.
Crush syndrome. I I know she asked, but it's like, what is crush syndrome? Well, his legs are being crushed, aren't they? Sound. Cheers. Oh shit. Who's this fucking hunk for paramedic? God damn. Look at him. Oh. Look, I deal with my grief by flirting. Alright? That's how it works.
So if he has a, but he can survive a heart attack. Sure, me young, sure, a lad I know had 2 heart attacks and survived, or he had one. Smoking a lot, never
Larry
killed him.
King had like 5.
It's a matter of. Go get Julius Fimo, aren't they?
You can't be doing this to me, lads. You can't be doing this to me. Oh, Jesus. No. Fucking hell. Romantic.
Oh, we want Mac. Max. Don't die, Mark. Don't. I lost cut. I can't lose you.
What's wrong with the cardio, Martin? Or Stacy?
Oh,
My heart can't take this.
I'm gonna have a heart attack at the end of this. Get him out, Stace. Yeah, go on. If he's blood, if blood could circulate, he'd have to have a sausage surprise right now.
Not now.
Not now, Flora. He's dying.
Read the room. Oh. Lift off that beam, boys.
See, I'm joking. I agree. That's all right. It's all right, Flora. Phantom of the Opera.
Someone got the kettle on the hob.
It's a turkey. Let's go.
Bloody hell.
The contrast between Martin's scene and Sonya's.
Oh, Sonya's not looking good. Sonya gonna die? Is the baby gonna die? Oh, shit.
Okay, Bianca. Oh, I thought I could. Sonya couldn't die. So obviously, a rather undersized dog.
Ah, don't say that, Martin, you prick. Name the baby. Wait, the baby's dead. See ya. Cheers for the vote, suckers.
What would you do if they all meant it's just a little turnip?
Oh, here we go.
Baby lives, Martin dies. One in, one out.
He's dead.
Yep, Martin's cooked. Yeah, I play Marcus Sharp.
Hmm.
And then I play Funky Town while doing it. that Lily? What is?
Lily's looking at Ruby. Yeah.
Oh no, it was there. Lily, or not Lily. Uh, no, I don't know the kid's name. There's Eve. Look, she made it. It.
And in tribute, we're gonna call the Minute Martin. Yeah, we're waiting for Julia's theme. Hey, we won.
At least we won one thing.
Fucking hell. Whoa, Jesus. Well, if there's one thing we've learned, even after you kill off one of my favourite characters, I'm still not crying. You're still not getting me, motherfuckers. I ain't crying for no one.
But has he perished? That's the real question.
Come on, he's dead. He is dead.
It's EastEnders. He's alive. That theme's not real.
He is dead. Out with the old, in with the new. Out goes Martin.
First baby milestone on the
Julia.
40th anniversary. First anniversary death.
I mean, honestly, it's tragic, but at the end of the day, and I'm saying this as a Martin Fowler stan, he was good for the occasional storyline once every 3 years. Like, yeah, maybe I should read the room, but as a Martin stan,
I don't know. The one thing I wish they'd brought, right? If you're killing off Martin, why are we using James Boy for the final episode? Bring in the original. Bring in the original. James Alexander. Bring him in. Just like Michelle Fowler. Kill her off. Bring in the original Susan Tully.
It's the end of the Fowlers. I mean, kind of.
No.
There's you still have Arthur, you still have Bex, you still have Sonia, who should probably go back to being a Jackson. But yeah, I don't know. Perhaps I'm tired, so I'm less invested. But it was really good. It was a really nice ending. But I think people have kind of put the nail on the head. I think people suggested that Martin basically went last spring, like, look, lads, I want to leave. And they went, oh, Sam, we can work with this. And they went, all right, you're going to die at the end of the 40th. But I mean, fundamentally, I love the character and I'm sad that he's gone. But I don't know. There's not much tragedy in it for me. But I also wasn't biting on. I'm not biting on Stacey and Martin. Like, sorry, this goes back to my early EastEnders fandom days. I fucking hate Stacey and Martin with a passion. So I'm not really buying into the trauma. I like the tragedy's not really there for me. I'm just like, fuck them. You know what I mean? But that's just me.
See, I'm different in a sense. I don't like Stacey and Martin. I don't like Ruby and Martin. I don't even like. I don't even like Sonia and Martin. Like Martin's best mate was the one I'd fight Shag, which was Kush. And without Kush, he kind of just felt like nothing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because at least with Kush, he could be like, here, look, Kush, here, catch this cabbage, yeah, lads, I beat that. But
This
like,
is this,
well,
we're like the fuckers with a coffin dancing. Martin was one of my favourite characters. He was
like,
one of my favourite characters. Maybe it's not sunk in yet, but like, I love Martin. Each time Martin gets a storyline, I'm like, yes, Martin, he's finally back.
Sonya moves to Bath in tribute to Debbie and Reese's death. Exactly.
You know, remember Vigilante Martin, where he went to be a big bad boy?
Fuck off, chicken nugget lover 69. Fuck off. I know you're here. I know you fucking cunt. I know you're here watching.
He
I
said
know.
the bad word.
I know you're going to be happy now. He can finally say Martin is the dead body in the Queen Fig. He can finally say it. That fucker has predicted it for the last 2 years and he's finally come through. Stop it, you fucker. You can rub it in, but still. I see you. Martin was killed to get rid of the OG extended. Yeah.
It is sad. It is sad. It's not wrong, but yeah, it does. It does suck. It does. I'm not entirely. I'm sad that Martin's dead. I love the character. He has spent a long time on the show. I was always happy when he would get a big storyline because he was one of the characters who would get a couple of years and then you get a big storyline. Yeah, it's just a bit sad. It's not really. It's not crying tragic for me personally.
So there you go. Ruby leaves, and then Sonya leaves, and then Stacey leaves. That's it.
People were
it's
right.
It's sad Luke Beale and Arthur were killed off so early. Both actors lived into the 90s and could have been around for many years.
Yeah,
but I think Luke Beale was more a case of she went, this shop is never taking off. I'm gonna
this
leave.
show's going fucking nowhere. Oh shit! I probably could have stayed. And then Arthur's just like, well.
See, I would have loved to seen Luke Beale with Pat. That would have been Pat and Luke Beale just having a.
I mean, they probably had some interaction. Oh no, yeah, they probably had some.
They probably did, but like, yeah, it was great for very predictable. No one else was in danger from the start of the episode. all right, chicken nugget.
Martin Fowler's bench, boys. Arthur, you've done it again, boy. Sorry, Arthur. Move over. Your son's dead now. Martin now gets custody of Arthur Fowler's bench. And also, fucking Michael with what a waste of money Ruby buying the stall for Martin. Oh.
Off-screen it won't be an off-screen funeral. There's no way. There is
no. He will get a lot of fanfare.
Reese's funeral will be off-screen, but Martin's won't. Because I feel like Martin is going to do what you should have done with Dot, where it's going to be the whole square is going to unite and be like, we're here for Martin, compared to Dot. I was like, June Brown died. Dot's dead. So it's going to be technically like what Dot should have been, in a sense, in that way.
But yeah, I mean, if we just, we'll briefly formulate. Everybody can get through their takes. Also, we're at 69 viewers. It'll be kind of wild to see. The one thing I think is interesting is Ruby doesn't have any idea what Martin said before he died. So perhaps even then still, now she's going to be like, yeah, but you weren't even together, Stacey. You never got together in the end. You weren't together, Stacey. He was with me. But obviously Stacey knows that he professed his love for her in the end.
New theory, Martin's still alive and Stacey was screaming for no reason. Okay. Michael Sharp.
Oh, we will see Martin's funeral. Honestly, this to me says we're never getting that Susan Tully Michelle Fowler return. We're never getting that return. It's
No,
not
no.
happening.
I think you're wrong, though. I think you're wrong because Martin's dead. It's the only time you could bring her back. And I know you're going to get pissed off at me keep saying it, but even if you can't get original Michelle, just bring in Michelle one last time. I don't care who it is. Just bring her in and have it be a sin. I don't care if it's recast Michelle. I don't care if it's OG one. And I know a lot of fans could be, I don't like recast. I don't give a shit. Then you can finally get rid of Michelle. She can come in and go, all right, he's dead. Okay, I can say my goodbyes. And then she leaves. Like, because she's the only surviving member.
Yeah, it's kind of
It has to be Michelle. It's the only time you can really bring her back,
I
even
just
if it's
don't
not
know
Susan
if
Tully.
they. I don't know if like they do.
But yeah, it's that kind of thing where it's big enough that it could happen.
Yeah.
I also expect that like somehow because he did play the character originally, somehow James Alexander gets to be on set to see the funeral with James Boy. Like they're just sitting in the back, like a couple of lads having beers. Fucking replayed Martin.
I mean, obviously, we can probably we could probably even make it a video. We can probably just not do the weekend review. And we can say that for the podcast. We could just do a video discussing.
We can do the weekend review as well and release that tomorrow and release the Martin on Monday. Easy.
Look at it. He's been learning from the best.
And we'll do the podcast tomorrow. Sorry, lads. Ashes.
I mean, I could probably bosh it out, but you know.
It'll probably be tomorrow. What?
I forgot to stop recording the reaction to it's like 40 minutes.
It's fine. I can leave some of that. I'm leaving the bit in with Chicken Nugget Lover 69, but I'm bleeping the C word.
All right. But yeah, like hopefully we see if Chris Crenshaw is if he is the golden child and he pays that final ticket, hopefully we get Susan Tully or at least Michelle Fowler in some quantity, because it would be kind of crazy to not have her back.
See, the problem is, right, this is because obviously, like, I know people get very angry, like, whenever I bring up recast, but if you just can't get the original, but the recast can do sort of a similar job, it's not going to hit the same, yes, but you kind of want that closure for the character, because then you can kind of go, you remember the past of 2016? That didn't happen. Just like Alfie in 2018, it didn't happen, but you can come here and just be like, Martin, I loved you, you were like a son to me, or whatever, and then she can send off.
The one thing I do find genuinely funny though is that yes, Jack got about 2 lines. He got about 2 lines. They were not giving him a fucking chance to fuck up.
Michelle in the summer return to tie in with Grant Lavin. That would be nice.
Let's do that. That's great.
Do you want to record them or do you want me to record them?
You record them.
Okay, you just send me the titles.
I sent a title.
Do you want to do the Martin Fowler one for Monday and then do this week? Or do you want to do the Martin Fowler one off camera?
Stop swearing. You're in the wrong place, mate. If you think we're going to stop swearing, you're in the wrong place.
Fuck. How's that? Fuck. You have a fucking Pingu profile picture. Calm down, you 6-year-old. I think it is Pingu.
Bit excessive. I said stop.
I'm not stopping Pingu.
Leave the stream, homie.
PMSN? What does that mean? I'm not
pissing myself laughing.
Oh, sorry.
Not sure how I feel about that death. You understand they wanted to have an impact, but it's the 40th. It just felt a bit too bold. Can we have a bleeper? No.
No.
Just bleep yourself. Anytime you hear a bad word, just go bleep. Just do it for yourself. It'd be more fun that way. Keeps you on your toes. Oh. So someone been banned.
I didn't ban him.
We just scared him off. Stop swearing. The mum turned the child lock on. Take him down. He's on YouTube at 8 p.m. Take it down. Stop swearing, guys. Yeah.
Well, his name is Children's Street 66.
But yeah, all right. So let's get through these comments. Ben Wadey should do better. Yeah, I mean, Chris Clinshaw's done a good job. Bleeper, for fuck's sake. They must have had a Michelle Fowler on standby. Could be the second actress to play her come back, but it would be closure to Grant and to her character for the Sun reveal. Yeah, no, honestly, to tie in with Grant's return as well, it would be a good way to fully round out that, just the Fowlers in general, right? Because basically, unless you bring Bex back in a couple of years and she has a family and and they try re-establish the Fowlers, the name's in the mud at this point. So, you think the real EastEnders were the friends we made along the way?
Exactly.
I just know that they had the script for Denise choosing Ravi, had Jack saying nothing at all. Yeah.
They just couldn't switch the script. The script was the same.
I'm shocked James, who plays him, didn't say he was leaving. Yeah, but if he said he was leaving, it would have given the game away. Let's be honest. This was the big crowning moment. Well, not the crowning moment, but the final moment of the 40th. You can't reveal he's leaving.
He's still under that bat. We didn't see it. They couldn't pay Johnny Freeman to get underneath that bat again.
Yeah, his contract was too big for the live episodes.
Maybe Bex could return. Bex could return.
Yeah,
like if
for
I'm
the funeral.
It, you have to get someone big who's related to Mark. No offense to Sonia, Stacy, or Ruby, but you just get someone who actually, I don't want to say was there for Mark, but someone big enough.
Yeah.
Like obviously, you have to. Obviously, my one thing I want is a bitch off between Stacy and Ruby.
Oh yeah, it's happening, guaranteed. Already, it's already been written. It's already been filmed.
And then Sonia just comes in and goes, actually, of the first lover. And then who's that stalker that you love? Sarah Kent.
Sarah Kent. No, that means Sarah's never coming back. Fuck you, EastEnders. I'm never getting stalker Sarah Kent from 2003 back, where she stalked Martin for about a month. You bastards! How is this ever gonna happen? I've been screwed again. Kirsty Soames is dead in Coronation Street. Sarah Kearns is dead. Or Martin Fowler's dead in EastEnders. They're ruining all the things I love.
I don't think there's an EastEnders live after party.
I don't think so.
I don't think.
There was no muck-ups in the episode. No, there wasn't. Like I said, Jack didn't have anything to do. Reese is definitely dead, then still into the bath. Beck's a return. Is there going to be... Yeah, there's no more Fowlers, no more Cottons, unless you bring Dottie back. I guess Kathy is technically... Is she still a Cotton at this point?
Yeah, in marriage.
Imagine getting slain by a bathtub. Yep. I bet James will say something about the ending. I mean, he did basically do a memorial post. Basically being like, it's been 10 years since I played Martin.
See, do you know, I know you're going to say it wouldn't be funny, but you know when they're going to show like flashback photos of Martin, I really want it to be like crappy, like, not defect, but crappy, like...
Just shitty his face photoshopped over the old Martin.
Yeah. but like it's shittily photoshopped, just like half his face on it, but you still get like James Alexander's like mouth at the end of his face. But yeah, those plastic bats aren't heavy enough. The cast iron one's better one. The bat still collapsed on him. Some of the crazy theories, Cindy Jr. could be returning in spring. I could see it, but I don't know. Again, it's kind of like the Michelle. Is she big enough? Oh no, she is big enough. But in the sense, would they bring back the person who played Cindy Jr.?
It depends if she's got a lot of, how's the career going. Do you guys feel about Martin's death? I mean, we'll obviously do a video about it in like 5 minutes. We'll do a video on it pretty soon. I've sent through the title, but
it's a Monday's video, so you get it early.
Yeah, exactly. This video will be released on Monday. But yeah, in terms of Martin's death, it's a sad death in a way, but I don't really think... Because they didn't want to give anything away, and they didn't really want to do this, so they've kind of had the Martin, Ruby, Stacy stuff slowly build up to this big crescendo. But, like, in terms of the tragedy, like, Stacy and Martin were kind of... They had some moments, but they weren't, like... At this point, they weren't, like, cripplingly in love, is my opinion. Like, yeah, sure, they said it at the end, but it wasn't. Uh, I don't think they did it as well as they could have, but if they did it as emphasized as we would have liked it to, we probably would have predicted that fucking Martin would have died months ago. So it's a very fine, like it's very slim pickings, right? You can't show off too much because then you start to give the game away. But if you don't show enough, now people lament how, like me, the death probably it was good and it was really like it is just sad, but is it tragic? And I think tragedy is generally what makes a good soap death. That's my metric.
We obviously have 3 videos to record. We have the week in review, uh, the
Mm.
Walter on top, and then this. And we might go live tomorrow for the podcast, just as a final send off. We might. It depends what time I wake up. Honestly. Uh,
Yeah.
Me and Ash are obviously going to talk about it off camera, so the board meeting. We have to get all our executives in. We have to get my liars in. We have to get Ash's liars in. It's a hectic one. But yeah, I'm ready to do the Martin video.
I mean, to be fair, we could record the weekend review next week because we have. Oh wait, no, we're not releasing the Mark one on Friday. Yeah, all right, sound.
I mean, we could do the Martin one off camera tomorrow if you want.
No, we'll do it live.
All right. Yeah, we're doing the podcast tomorrow. Yeah, sorry, but you get 2 videos, so it's all right. All right. I'm ready to do the Martin video. You ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Do you ever feel like a crushed bean? Well, not my words. The words of poor Martin Fowler. Martin has sadly passed away. In a very tragic episode, it's a very fitting end to the 40th anniversary. If you don't know, in Wednesday's episode, he tried to save his love, Stacey Slater. I forgot the name. She had so many last names I forgot. And while doing so, a beam came down and crushed his pelvis. And we were told in today's episode, being Thursday, this was released on Monday, to get excited for the new week, we were told that when they lift the beam, he's gonna have what's it called, like crush syndrome.
Sudden crush syndrome. Which, if you don't know what sudden crush syndrome is that he's being crushed by a beam, and raising the beam could end up like having a heart attack or just killing him outright. So
yeah, crush syndrome is a life-threatening condition that occurs when skeletal muscle is crushed, causing major shock and kidney failure. Yeah,
and obviously he cut out a bit of his kidney to give to Roman as well, so he's already working on faulty equipment.
Martin had a beam and small till the end, too soon. Thank you, you've made it in the video, Samuel West. As we were saying, we're going to just run through, is Martin's death tragic, and what do we think what do we think Martin's funeral will kind of look like? Obviously, we're not DIYing the funeral ourselves, we're not organising it. But we're just going to theorise and give our thoughts on, is it a fitting end to the character? To me, I'll run through my thoughts, because Ash probably has a gigantic list that he can do, and he can fill this video out for 30 minutes. I don't need to say anything for the next 30 minutes after my bit. But to me, although I don't really like Martin with Stacey, and I don't really like Martin with Ruby, and I don't really like Martin with Sonia, I don't really like I just like him with Kush. I feel weird. I'm like the weird straight guy that really wants him to be with the other straight guy, but he's not gay, so it's just like, damn. So I did feel like this did feel like a fitting end, because you're with your best friend till the end, till you die, holding their hand, like, I love you, ma. And then
soulmate. I love you. I guess soulmate is the more apt word.
Yeah, not mate, just soulmate. And it was a fitting end, it is a fitting end to the character to see oh well, they've passed, and you're going like, I love you, will you marry me? Oh, I will marry you. And we don't know how much was the morphine and how much wasn't him, because they did have to give him morphine. He was being crushed by a beam.
Yeah.
But it is a fitting end to the character. He's the firstborn 40th child, killed on the 40th anniversary. So when the EastEnders 80th anniversary comes around, don't you worry, little Julia Fowler will be killed. Don't you bloody worry. I'm predicting that now for when EastEnders turns 80.
Yeah, it's just I mean, Martin's like I said, Martin was talked about in the first ever episode of the show, right? Pauline was pregnant with Martin, and in the end, it's a sad way for this to happen. Has everything died? Should we pause the everything?
I paused it. Now and then.
Alright, I pressed stop streaming, apparently. Alright, stop the stream, and now I've started the stream again. Are we back?
We back?
Are we back?
Hello?
Ended on my end? Shit.
It's still up on my end. Still
I am
like
having some pretty bad. We're back. I'm having some pretty bad. Some pretty bad frame drops. So.
Who's at fault, Cindy or Reese? Reese.
All right, we're back. Yeah, fuck
Right,
me.
I'm
I've
gonna-
dropped 50% of the frames.
I'll just continue now, will I?
Yeah. We'll style it out. If not, we might need to do the old switch who's streaming. If it keeps
Alright.
up.
Right, you were talking about Martin. That's all you were talking about. It's the firstborn baby. I'll count you in.
Yeah.
3. Beat me up, Stacey. No, it's not the time. 3, 2, 1, go.
I mean, so yeah, Martin being mentioned in the first episode is a really big thing, and in general, the character, he survived a lot. He survived a really big deal, and has been through a lot on the time of the show. From just teen, then dealing with Mark leaving the show, and leaving EastEnders, dealing with Michelle, and then when he's on his own, finally to himself, he accidentally runs Jamie Mitchell over, which leads to him having to go to prison, then reforming, then his relationship with Sonia, continuing with his raising Bex, and just generally moving forward and going ahead with his life. Then he returns, comes back with a new face, proceeds to go ahead and get with Stacey, going into the second real lifetime of his character. They have a back and forth constant relationship, probably some more iconic moments like the where Stacey her bipolar disorder has relapsed, and she's on the roof, like thinking that baby. I don't remember what the baby's called, but just a full blown manic episode.
Maybe Arthur.
Probably, and and then when his relationship with Stacey left, he got with Ruby, which felt like finally it's time that Martin's gonna go a different direction. And then in this last year or so, he kind of becomes a bit more present on the show in general, and proceeds to have a little bit of a love triangle between his past and his present. And then, obviously, in the 40th anniversary episode, Martin does die. And it is a sad death. It is quite a tragic death in a way. But not to be the asshole in the room, Martin's best years were behind him. Sorry. I love Martin Fowler. I love the character. I love his stupid little storylines. I love his stupid little receding hairline. I really enjoyed his interpretation of the character. In comparison to the original Martin Fowler, James Alexandru, who was a lot more raw, a lot more kind of very over, very bold, very heavy. Like, he was ugly crying a lot. But it worked. He had this ridiculously good chemistry.
He played like a great young Martin, is what you're trying to say, I'd assume.
Yeah.
And James Pye played a great older Martin.
Yeah, like it was a change in the way they did it, right? But still, the legacy, it's not like he's entirely stamped out. Martin has had a good chunk of screen time. He's had kids. He has Bex. Arthur is practically his anyways. He's also practically raised Lily. And also now baby Roman. There is going to be an army of Fowler children eventually, right? And in terms of the tragedy, I think the tragedy is just in the Fowler family at this point, rather than Martin's death as a whole, because it is a really big, sad, dramatic exit. But if you want to have the 40th anniversary end with a bang, it is important to kill off a character who's been fairly important and integral to the show. But still, you can look back a while ago. They did plan this a while ago, right? Remember when Martin had his 40th birthday when he was only 39 and they said, bloody hell, I wonder if I'll get it next year. Well, no, he fucking didn't, did he? He only just about made it to his next birthday, and that was his exit. So I think it is a shame in a sense, but at the end of the day, most soap deaths that are tragic is when a character's potential is never really reached. And I feel like Martin's potential has been shown at multiple points in time and explored greatly. So it's sad and it's weird as a Martin Fowler stan that at the end of the day, probably was his time.
See, I'll just go off your point and like just give my thoughts again. Like, obviously, I think like the death is worth it. Celebrate 40 years. You get kind of rid of. I'm gonna say kind of get rid of a major family in a sense, because there's literally no like Michelle is literally the only lasting Fowler, and the only reason she survived is because she's barely ever returned. Like, that's the only reason why she survived so long. Like, Mark's gone, Pauline's gone, Arthur's gone, Dot's gone. I don't know if she's a Brandon, but still.
Yeah, but
like the
she
only
was kind of the matriarch.
yeah. Do you want me to pause it again? Or... Anyways,
yeah.
Yeah, I've paused it.
All right, you have that stream key put in your OBS? It might be time.
I think I do.
Should be able to send it through now. All right, do you know where to put that?
Yeah, I think I do, yeah. Give me a second.